right, this is Lila's training video. Biggest thing with her is kind of giving her some confidence. I know we talked about that before with between her and your other dog, and that was one of the reasons that we did them separately. The walks have been really, really good for her. She's walking nicely now. I have her walk on the left side. For some reason, she's kind of funny about being there. Like she will do this. So right now, all I'm doing is trying to make that spot the best spot possible. So occasionally I reel in the leash just a little bit so she can't go forward. But I always target here to give her a treat, okay? So that's one important thing that I want you guys to keep working. When she's moving, it's not an issue. It's when she stops and swings around. So I'm gonna give you some exercises for that to continue to work on that as I'm trying to recondition it. I think somewhere along the line she was taught that this is for some reason a bad place to be. And so we're just trying to fix that right now, okay? So when you take her for a walk, she's walking about 45 minutes AM and PM right now. She's going potty, going out to the bathroom, eating, drinking, doing her thing. And then we try this. This is how I'm holding your leash here. So she's not getting a ton of extra leash right now. It's just this little bit, okay? And the command is, let's go. Good, and she should move with you. Occasionally she'll bulk at something. She'll kind of pitch a little fit, and that's okay. She's just kind of getting used to the leash pressure and all that. But walking really nice. Essentially, you could almost walk her with one finger. When we stop, I want her to sit, so that was really good. I'm not giving her the leash to come around the front, okay? So I'm keeping it pretty, not tight, but short, okay? So it's let's go, good. And if she doesn't sit when you stop, we're just doing a gentle reminder, ask her to sit, that's fine. You can do little turns with her. Again, keeping her short because we know she's gonna come around, or try to. Good job, Lila. And we're paying her right here, so she gets a cookie. Doesn't have to be every time. You can reach down and scratch her little cheek. She likes that. See her creeping around front here. She likes that, and you can use that as a reward. But heavy duty treats when you go outside to practice this or on a walk. So like turkey, chicken, something like that, to compete with your distraction, okay? So to help with her confidence level, we started teaching her some watches. So watch me, put your eyes on me. Initially, when we started this with other dogs, you're supposed to start it in heel position, but for some reason for her, that's a trigger. So what I did was I started sitting down here. Let me slide down here so you can see. I have 3 or 4 treats in my hand here, and you're just saying watch. Good girl, I dropped a molecule of treat, didn't I? Watch, and you take it from your face down to her little face. Watch. Immediately fall into the next one. The goal is that she's not dropping her head and looking away. Watch. Good girl. And I kind of put my hand here to hold her chin up. This is a confidence thing. Like, yeah, you can look me in the eye and nothing bad's going to happen to you, okay? So I make this all really, really pleasant. We're scratching, we're loving the whole 9 yards, okay? So I want you to practice watch from the front. When she gets really good at that, I want you to try to move it into heel position. I'll show you what happens when we move it into heel position. She's just dropping her head and looking away. And again, I think it's a confidence issue. Let's get her into heel position here. She walks, of course, on the left. Your treats would be in the hand closest to her, okay? Watch. Good job. Watch. Good job. You're doing these really well. Watch. Good. Okay, so that's already helping. I think it's going to get better, but I just want to get her some confidence on that, all right? Sit, lie down on your list. We can do those easily. Sit. Good, no problem. If she ignores you, I just want you to give a little tug on this leash, okay? I'm going to show you lie down. Over here. Good job. Over here. Sit. Down. Good. I give her a down treat. Good. Okay. Okay, good job. So sit and lie down, pretty easy. Leave it was not on your list. I'm going to show you that one. So leave it is important. You're going for something, let it alone. My fingers are closed around the treat. It's mine. So you let her chew for a second, leave it. She should back away. If she doesn't, you just give little bops on the nose, leave it. Like that, leave it. Open hand and take it. Okay. Here you go. Finger closed around it, it's mine. Leave it. Good. Open hand, take it. Just take it as you can have it now. That's you're going for something, let it alone. We also taught her that her name means rainbows and butterflies, so the start of her recall. She's not ready to be off leash yet, so I'm using the 6-foot leash with her. I know your orange one is a little bit longer. That's fine to use. I just don't want her off leash. So you kind of wait till she gets distracted by something. Lila, yes. I want her to come to me, and then I want to touch her collar, wiggle it, and then she gets the treat. She was really good at trying to run away from you when you wanted to catch her. So this kind of prevents that, where she's not getting anything good until I have a hold of her. Lila, good. Good. Squeak under here. And I've been making her kind of chew on this treat by my leg because she's really good at turning and walking away really quickly from me. Good. And I also will randomly offer a couple more treats just for hanging out with me, okay? So see how she turned and was over it? She's over it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to prevent here a little bit. All right, Lila. Good, one more. Here, Lila, sit. Good, good job. Here. If she's submissive, I pull her back up into a sit, okay? Good job. That way I'm rewarding the confident behavior and not the nervous one, okay? All right, lastly, we started downstay. That was also not on your list, but we wanted to add that because it helps with some confident behavior when I'm asking for it. All right. So we're going to put her on the healing side. You have 2 treats in the hand closest to her. Good girl. Here. Sit. Good. One is further down and one is for the release. So down. Good girl. She gets that one. The leash goes under the foot that's closest to her, and then I'm going to stand up straight, okay? The foot closest to her is to reinforce. So if she gets up, I'm just stepping on that leash. When she lays down, she's comfy. My toes are up off the leash, all right? Now she got up, you said, because I said her release word, which is okay, and then you toss the treat. She's allowed to get it, all right? I'm not saying stay yet because this isn't 100% proofed. We're only going to add that when it's proofed here. Okay, again, I'll show you. She goes on the left side, down treat here. The foot is above the leash, she's comfy, okay? If she goes to get up, then I'm just stepping on this leash and she's uncomfy. She's doing this because I dropped a cookie behind me. Good, but it's kind of nice because you can see what I want you to do. So you're stepping on a leash. If she gets up, if she's down, she's comfy. Then whenever you're ready, I say, okay, and I toss a treat for her to get, all right? So that's the start of her downstay. We worked on jumping up or not jumping up. We take items like this. You can try. Good. We teach them, here, we teach them that this actually means sit because a lot of things people do to greet dogs, these things are enticing to a dog, okay? So we also teach them body language cues that are silly that people give. Actually are counter conditioned, so now they mean sit. We practice using these enticing items, and if her feet stay on the floor, she gets a cookie. If her feet come off the floor, now she didn't jump on me, she jumped in front of me, that's still an off, all right? So what I want you to do to correct it is cross your arms and just lift your knee. You don't send her into next week with that knee, it's just to do a body block, okay? So cute! You can use anything but her name to get her excited. Puppy, puppy. Hi, good. So she knows now she's not allowed to jump. She gets her cookies, good. And the command is off. So if she tries to launch herself, it's off, you're lifting knee and crossing arms, okay? All right. Lastly, I'm going to pause this for a second and get her into position. I'm going to show you a tethering exercise I would like you to do at home with her. All right, so this is the start of the tethering exercise. We use a door here. You can use anything that holds her leash. The goal is to kind of teach her to be confident away from you and teach her how to settle. You're only doing this when you are home, okay? So you give her enough leash that she can kind of settle and lie down. After she's laid down here for several minutes, then you're gonna come in and get her as a reward, okay? You can also walk in and give her a treat and walk back out. All we're doing here is teaching her to settle on her own, okay? So I'm gonna pause this and show you what it looks like when she's done. Okay, we're about at 2 minutes now, right? And she's been laying down for about a minute of that. So again, you can see she's panting a little bit, but not too bad. Again, purpose of teaching them how to settle. They can be part of the whole room picture, but they don't have to be up moving around. Okay, so now that she's been here for a little bit, I'm gonna walk in and give her a treat and then allow her to be with us the rest of the night, okay? If you have any questions, reach out. I'll be talking to you and following up with her, but you know where to reach me. Thanks so much.